Welcome to Nintendo Engineers. I'm your host, Chris Dices, and we're here with a short news update on some of my creative projects and areas. And here to inform people that the form board at Chris Tice's creativelife.com has been axed, and the Creative Life podcast show has been axed as well. So it's a double axing. And that's basically due to, well, with the podcast, very low viewership. I think we had something like 25 views in 3 or 4 months, which is just unsustainable. And I'm not going to continue to be working on things that just don't work, or there is no public interest in it. And I think a similar thing is for the form board too. Um, that had been around for probably a good 6 months or so. However, there was no real interest. We had a few sign-ups here and there, but no one really made any posts or conversations. I think it's very hard in the world of social media to get anyone to join up to a website or an old-fashioned form board because people just prefer, to be honest, to be lazy, to take the easy route, right? You go to Facebook groups or um, Twitter and things like that. The days of more in-depth conversations are just not there. So we live in a very different time and era where that type of stuff is very hard unless you're a very old form board that's been around for, probably 15, 20 years now, or a very niche form board, you're a well-known big YouTuber that's able to do something like that. But unfortunately, and I'm just not going to. And personally, myself, I've struggled to make the time for the form board and the podcast because it's hard to um, come up with ideas all the time. It's also hard to keep conversations going by yourself, and also to it's hard running this YouTube channel, as there's been struggles with this channel too. We're basically going to be demonetized in the next few days. So it hasn't been a very good time for, I guess, any of my creative projects, so to speak. But we'll keep trucking on, and Discord will probably become our main community sort of place that we'll do. We'll, add a few whole bunch of boards and sections for that. And for my own creative website, it would just be, blob entries and where my creative writings and stuff like that will be. So that is the news announcement about both of those areas being axed and Discord becoming the sort of new community hub. That is all for me, and I shall see you next time.